Hello, this is Masuo. I am a YouTuber who disseminates about cryptocurrency and asset defense. I try to deliver content that even beginners can understand. I would like to explain about PlugIn, a decentralized Oracle project with a cryptocurrency called PLI. This plugin has been requested by viewers for a long time. It was one of the currencies I had wanted to feature in my program for a long time. This time I am ready to do so. First, let me tell you for those who are new to PlugIn and PLI. This plugin is one of the projects built on the XDC blockchain. The more you know about XDC, the more you will understand the appeal of the plugin I am about to introduce to you. Please take a look at this video as well. XDC has been very high profile since July. This is because the environment is being prepared for this XDC to be fully operational. Soon XDC is in the process of being put into practical use. And XDC was listed for the first time in Japan on May 31st this year. XDC was listed on an exchange called SBI Trade, and at the same time, XDC and SBI formed a business alliance. I expect that the use of XDC will expand in Japan in the future. This photo shows Mr. Kondo, president of SBI Trade, visiting PlugIn before the business alliance. This plugin service may also be offered in Japan in the future. This photo shows XDC's office in Dubai. 7. Suvik, the developer of this plugin, is in Dubai. Dubai is where many of XDC's core organizations are located. XINFIN and Impel are also based in Dubai. They interact closely with the plugin team. Now to the main part. I will be speaking about these three things about plugin. What is Oracle and what is plugin? What are the use cases of plugin? Expectations for plugin. If you are familiar with plugin, please go on to. I will now describe the plugin project and Oracle. Many people still do not know plugin. And even if they do know plugin, many do not understand plugin. The reason for this is that it is generally difficult to understand Oracle. And investors cannot reach this project. But understanding plugin could be an opportunity. I would be happy to help you overcome that barrier with this video. First, what is Oracle? The Oracle I will explain is not the name of a super giant company. What does Oracle mean in English? It is a word that means a sign from God. It sends a message from God's world to this world. The on-chain world connected by the blockchain. The off-chain world, which is the real world and not connected to the blockchain. The Oracle can connect these two worlds by sending data. The Oracle has such a role. What kind of data are we talking about here? I will tell you more later. I will give you an image you should have first. An Oracle and a blockchain are two completely different types of data. Blockchain is the technology used to issue cryptocurrency and NFTs, and it can create the type of data that can transfer value. In contrast, Oracle data is the type of data that you consume, like water or electricity. Metaphorically, blockchain data is moving on the road or on the ground. Oracle's data travels under the ground, like water or electricity. Imagine it this way. Then place these two pieces of data like this. Oracle data traveling underground. Blockchain data going to and from the surface of the ground. And with these two pieces of data you can create decentralized applications. The Web3 economy that is being created in the world today is made up of these three layers. Blockchain alone cannot create the Web3 economy. We cannot truly create a Web3 economy without the data that Oracle handles. With Oracle, the possibilities are greatly expanded. I will explain it another way. Blockchain can issue tokens. 20. Also, programs called smart contracts can create decentralized apps. With it we can create vending machines on the internet. You put money in the machine and press a button to make purchases. This kind of thing is possible in the internet world. There are also applications created by companies that are not decentralized. These applications will accelerate digital transformation in the future. Actions that have been performed in the real world will be able to be performed in the online world. However, there are not enough parts to go around. Data from the real world, the off-chain world, must be correctly linked to the on-chain. Otherwise, the value of assets in the real world will not be correctly represented in the online world. This is where oracles come into play. Oracle sends real-world, off-chain, data to applications on the blockchain in real time. This is called a data feed. This is not a cryptocurrency exchange run by companies like Coinbase or Binance. It is a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or PancakeSwap. Why do decentralized exchanges correctly display the market value of cryptocurrencies? Because the oracle was functioning behind the scenes and sending the data correctly. So where does the oracle reference its prices from? This slide is the PlugIn homepage. It describes the data sources, plugin uses, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, etc. There is not one data source that plugin works with, but many. Oracle actually uses an API to get the data in a variety of formats. By 2030, $5 trillion worth of assets worldwide will be tokenized. Citi published such a prediction this year. But this would not be possible without Oracle's data feed. And this is not the only data that Oracle handles. Oracle collects non-price data from IoT devices with temperature, humidity, and light sensors. Oracle can also feed data on sky and ocean conditions, traffic information, and human health. The actual data feed is bidirectional, not one-way. This is because the data may be retrieved from the application side. In this way, various applications can function by sending data back and forth to each other. For example, I mentioned earlier that Oracle can data feed human health conditions. It is also possible to have medical equipment or ambulances automatically move in response to that health condition. Plugin is already trying to implement this. In other words, data feeds are not only used for things that have monetary value. Oracle has a wide range of applications regardless of industry. However, it is difficult for Oracle to develop this alone. Ideally, Oracle and blockchain should work together. Ethereum and Chainlink have developed according to such an ideal. Many people are familiar with Ethereum. Chainlink is a pioneer in the Oracle industry and is currently the Oracle with the largest market share. The reason Chainlink has become so popular is because it has worked with the Ethereum blockchain. Conversely, Ethereum has also developed by benefiting from this Chainlink. And Plugin, which will be spotlighted in this video, also works closely with XDC. Then, the blockchain and Oracle can be likened to this kind of relationship. Projects that work closely together like this are very strong. There are not many cryptocurrency projects that exist today that cooperate in this way. Ethereum and Chainlink prove the synergy. But on the other hand, some people may think this. Chainlink is huge and that is all we can rely on. There is no need to create more of what is already there. But this idea may cause other problems. If Chainlink were to take over the entire world's data feeds, this may happen. If a serious system flaw is found in Chainlink, all the world's applications will stop functioning. The risk evolves to the point where if a part of the system breaks down, the whole system becomes unusable. This is called a single point of failure. The current Oracle industry will have to resolve this issue someday. Therefore, there must be more oracles in the world. This is a way to hedge risk for the world as a whole. So, Plugin becoming like Chainlink is a welcome thing. Earlier I said that the closer the relationship between blockchain and oracles, the better. However, the world as a whole needs to accept many oracles and develop more. And it is important that the oracles are always decentralized. The world has so far commonly used centralized oracle services. Centralized oracles are operated by companies. Therefore, this makes them vulnerable to failure if the enterprise is unable to continue. I mentioned earlier that the Web3 economy develops through these three layers. Blockchain is decentralized. Apps are also going to be decentralized. Oracles must also be decentralized, of course. The very Chainlink and Plugin are decentralized oracles. Plugin already has nearly 1,800 oracle nodes. Even if 1, 10, or 100 nodes are attacked, the data feeds will not stop because the nodes are distributed around the world. And Plugins node has recently put in place a secure organizational structure. The data provided by Plugin will be even more secure. In Chapter 1, I explained how Oracle works. The following 3 points are important. The Oracle is an important component of the Web3 economy. The Oracle would be a problem with just one chain link. Oracle will have an advantage when combined with blockchain. Plugin is the future of this industry. Chapter 2 then reviews the contents of Plugin's project. We now know how Oracle actually works. But what exactly will the cryptocurrency PLI issued by Plugin be used for? Without knowing this, you cannot understand what it means to invest. This slide shows the Plugin circle as presented by the official Plugin. If you look at the center, you will see XDC. Outside of that is Plugin. And further outside, Plugin's functions are described. What is written here? Node operator, data feed, use cases, solutions. They are categorized in this way. So how will the cryptocurrency PLI be used? Companies and projects that use data feeds pay for their use with PLI. Node operators get paid by them. In other words, data and PLI are exchanged. In the future, companies will be the main purchasers and users of PLI. So, what kind of data is actually handled in Plugin? Node operators will be omitted in this movie. I will briefly introduce. First, let's look at data feed. This is the Plugin website. It contains stablecoin, XDC pair prices, cryptocurrency pairs, forex pairs, commodities, and proof of reserve. This is what it says. If Plugin provides correct market prices in real time, it will allow us to exchange and trade securely. This is the data that Plugin handles that I have confirmed on the website. Many pairs can be found on this page. This is current and will increase in the future. Legal currency pairs are important among these. This news article is from way back in September 2020. At that time there was news that XDC was going to use Chainlink's Oracle. Since then, XDC has not chosen Chainlink because of Plugin. XDC has decided on Plugin as its partner. It is worth noting the red line in this article. Decentralized price feed for Hong Kong dollars, Singapore dollars, and UAE dirhams. This article explains the need for a distributed Oracle in trade finance, which is XDC's primary use case. The next use case of interest is proof of reserve. Problems with FTX and other exchanges in the US came to light. They were not properly safeguarding the assets in their customers' custody. Also, do the companies that issue stablecoins have proper reserves? This is the purpose of proof of reserve. Typically, such proof has been done by an auditing organization. However, it is not certain that the audit is completely correct. This is because companies sometimes collude with auditing firms. This is because reserves can be padded by borrowing. This is not to say that such cases will not occur. That is why Oracle performs a fair audit instead of people. Real-time data feed of the amount of assets in the deposit account to prove their existence. Oracle will act as an auditor and certify the balances accurately. And it is not only financial institutions that want to prove their assets. Custodians, for example, who hold vast amounts of funds from institutional investors, have the same needs. Fireblocks is a major custodian. They also hold the funds of banks and brokerage firms. Plugin also works with Fireblocks. Tokenization is coming. So the most important thing is to ensure the correctness of that price. The need for oracles will absolutely increase at DeFi and elsewhere. This is what was covered in this section. Next, I will discuss the use cases in. These are areas of application. Here is what it says. ESG, real-world assets, real and synthetic assets. Food supply chain, travel, entertainment, gaming, healthcare. It also says the names of the applications. These apps provide new services by using data feeds. Data feeds are useful to enhance DeFi. For example, blockchain games using NFT, sports, metaverse. Memberships, digital IDs, real estate. decentralized projects can make new use cases. The partnerships mentioned here are just a few. Real estate appeared earlier. Take a look at this one. This is a project called EquidEdge. This is a project between PlugIn and XDC. This project aims to make it easier to split ownership and investment in high-priced real estate. No details have been announced for area as it involves a company. I am looking forward to seeing an app that applies data feeds. Finally, let's look at the field of. There are 3 projects described here now. The first is the project on XDC called Law Blocks. This is a project to DX a legal practice called Legal Tech. It has already been up and running for over a year. Again, a solution is provided using plugin data feeds. Second, here is Comtech Gold. Comtech Gold uses the XDC blockchain to issue tokens linked to the value of gold. Soon, they said, you will be able to buy precious metals directly in US dollars or UAE currency dirhams. It is expected to make the purchase of physical precious metals more accessible. This Comtech Gold has recently made contact with the World Gold Council. This is a huge UK-based association that promotes the gold reserves of public institutions around the world. It is interesting to note that they have had contact with this organization. This concludes my introduction to the contents of the plugin circle. There are other plugin projects listed on official and white papers. There are also solutions like this. There are others that have not been introduced. That concludes Chapter 2. The main point here is that the scope of use for data feeds is almost limitless. And plugin has already developed many use cases in this industry. Finally, Chapter 3 presents the potential of this plugin. I will also present some material on the investment value of PLI at the present time. Investments should be made at your own discretion. Reference material I will show. There is no doubt that a data market will be formed in the future. In the world, valuable things have been traded so far. In the future, data will have even more monetary value, and a new market will emerge. Soon, data will be as essential as water and electricity. Oracle will play a leading role in this market. And the pioneer in this field is still Chainlink. 90 in this market, projects in which blockchain and Oracle collaborate will have an advantage. It was great that Ethereum collaborated with Chainlink more than 5 years ago, because thanks to Ethereum, Chainlink has become a major player in this market. But that's not all. Eventually, customers who wanted to use Chainlink chose Ethereum. There was this synergistic effect. In other words, blockchains that do not have a relationship with a decentralized Oracle will not see an increase in usage. Thus, there will be competition for Oracle resources in the future. And the same thing that once happened with Ethereum and Chainlink working together will begin to happen with XDC and PlugIn in 2023. In July 2023, the Electronic Trade Documents Act was approved in the United Kingdom. This gave legal recognition to the digital trade that XDC is targeting. This law will come into effect in mid-September. This means that trade incorporating blockchain will become practicable. This UK law will take effect in nearly 80% of the world's countries. The impact is not limited to the UK alone. See here. This announcement came the week after this law was approved. IMDA, a Singaporean government agency, and XDC have formed a partnership. Singapore has an electronic framework for trade up and running before the UK. The announcement of the partnership was as if XDC had a launch pad ready to go. XDC can develop blockchain-based trade based in Singapore. This gives plugin a boost. This practical application of XDC will increase the number of use cases for plugin. We are on the cusp of things to come. Plugin is like a 2-stage rocket on an XDC rocket. Plugin recently announced a new feature. It is multi-chain deployment. It will allow plugin services to be used on other blockchains, including Ethereum. This will allow blockchains without oracles to use plugin. And I assume that customers who use plugin will switch to XDC. Plugin brings use cases to XDC. And now obviously Ethereum has many issues such as processing speed and high gas prices. Ethereum is improving every day. But XDC and Ethereum have different original engines. Will use cases expand first or will scaling improve first? It is difficult for Ethereum to catch up to XDC's scaling level. As I reported earlier, Chainlink is not the only winner in the Oracle industry. What Chainlink can do in the future, PlugIn can do as well. What if one day PlugIn catches up with Chainlink? We can compare the two with numbers like this. This is data to consider the growth potential of PlugIn. Price, number of issues, market capitalization, rank in CoinMarketCap, number of listed pairs. Of course, whether or not they will catch up is hypothetical. What is the difference between PlugIn's market cap and Chainlink's? This is a reference figure. This is where we see a bit of growth for PlugIn. Why is there such a big difference? One reason is that there are only a few exchanges where PLI is listed. In other words, there is no name recognition and no place to buy. How long will this situation last? And this plugin will soon be in full swing. XDC's blockchain center was established in India. PlugIn is pushing for a place for human resource development in India. PlugIn recently completed an audit by CertiK, the world's leading smart contract auditing company. PlugIn has obtained an Audit Plus that is a level above and beyond the normal audit. The application with PlugIn will go live. So PlugIn starts now. This picture shows XDC projects going in and out of the PlugIn office. This is not all. And as I said at the beginning, XDC and SBI in Japan have formed a business alliance. There may be a place for PlugIn in Japan. It is not yet known if PLI will be listed on SBI in the future. But by the time it is listed, PlugIn is not going to be what it is today. Now that all the contents have been presented, this video explained the decentralized project, PlugIn, and the cryptocurrency, PLI. I am happy to get to know the Oracle industry and PlugIn as early as possible. If you want to learn more about PlugIn after this video, you can rely on this person for more information. And PlugIn has an official team of moderators. If you have questions or don't understand something, ask them on Discord or Twitter. You'll get to more solid information than I can in this video. That's all for this issue. I hope to bring you more cryptocurrency-related topics in the future. If you liked this issue, please like it and subscribe to the show. Please also take a peek at the overview section and blog. Thank you again for watching to the end of this issue.